We're live.
This is quality content right here, Mr. X.
This is that other people should know. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's so wild.
Fans gotta know facts.
Yes.
Do it, bro. Do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, too many.
We're live, back. X marks the spot. I'm your host, Don Monaco, here with my co-host, Mr. X.
How are you?
Good, pal. How you been out there in these streets?
I've been surviving. I've been not doing much. 2K and lots of homework.
Lots of homework. How class has been good for you? Like your teachers?
Zoom's kind of cool. I enjoy Zoom. I feel like we're on the same boat. It kind of sucks. You can tell the teachers don't like it.
Yeah.
But we're all just
teachers have been pretty understanding for the most part. But like I've been hearing some teachers have honestly been giving more work than they were giving in class over Zoom now, because that's just kind of how it's been working out.
I think it kind of depends on the classes you're taking into stuff, because I'm kind of getting the same, like all the work I was doing at school, I could basically do away from school, just a bunch of papers and stuff like that.
You know, I feel like all clubs and organizations are starting to have meetings and stuff, and you know, people are starting to socialize and be themselves again. Especially one thing coming up is some Pi Kapp news, some Pi Kapp things going on. Some things you want to talk about?
Yeah, I got some Pi Kapp news for you. And you get
some breaking Pi Kapp news.
So Pi Kapp news. We have Ability Week coming up.
Yes, we do.
We're raising some money for children and adults with disabilities. That's what we're doing. And that's going to start April 27th to May 1st, that week. We had a bunch of stuff happening. We had some surprise cameos. I'm not giving any info on who these cameos are, but I know who they are. And I think some people are going to be excited.
Some superstars?
I would call them a superstar. I would call some of these superstars.
What's up, boys? It's Terrio here. Just want to say Rush Pi Kappify at Iona College to start your legacy here. Ooh, kill him, and ooh.
I think the cameo is going to change the game.
I'm excited, bro.
No one's going to see it coming. So keep your eyes out for famous people talking about the brothers of Pi Kappa Phi at Iona College. Later in the week, me and you, Dom, we're holding it down for the boys.
We are.
And we're going to be live for, how many hours are we going to be live for?
Quite a while, I believe.
I think we're going to be on there for a while. We're going to have Mike the Hammer get up there. Two guys, one
studio. Yep.
All the WSCR boys are going to be doing our thing.
Yeah, we're going to have a show to raise money, obviously for the Ability Experience. Obviously, that's what our fraternity does, to raise awareness for people who have disabilities across the nation through our national philanthropy, which we're very excited about. Obviously, we're lucky to have one of our brothers, Shane Cisco. Shout out to Shane Cisco. Hopefully, he's still going through with it over the summer. JOH, I don't know, but they're still sending it.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, so get out there, help him out. He's still got to raise money, especially during these crazy times. I know money's been kind of tight, but help a brother out. They're still the less fortunate, they're still the disabled, still the sick, the poor, and they're out there too. But they don't have homes like we do, so they're just as important.
Extra money. If you got some extra money to give out, give it to someone. Give it to people who need it.
Exactly.
People who really need it,
Yeah, and another big thing on Ability Week, Pi Kapp. You may have to just find out, see what happens.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll have some brothers getting pied on cam. You'll just have to see. You'll just have to tune in.
Yeah, no, everyone's gonna have to wait. But we got some cool stuff coming for Ability Week. Just make sure you're ready for it. Some fuego. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You want to talk about the New York Yankees?
Well, funny that you mentioned the New York Yankees. Today would have been the home opener at Yankee Stadium for the Yanks, the Pinstripes.
Yes, I know.
To what would have been 2020 World Series chip, but hey, listen, we gotta wait.
Yeah. We would have been able to see Garrett Cole finally. That would have been pretty cool. Opening day, he was gonna hold it down for the Bronx Bombers, but we wait. It's gonna come back. And
I just don't know. Like, have you seen sports lately? Have you seen like ESPN and like actually watch television?
I've been watching like there's YouTube clips. Now they just talk about random topics. Like I was watching this first take clip, and it was like who has the best players of all time, like which college, Duke or North Carolina. So like there's cool videos like that, and like I kind of find that stuff kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like cool. Like it's like you're not gonna hear about that stuff when there's actually sports being played. You know, it's just about what's happening that week. So this stuff you get a little bit deeper, which I enjoy. Like yeah, it's kind of slow.
They have this fire documentary coming out called
The Last Dance
with Michael Jordan.
I heard
Michael
that
Jordan,
part.
Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson, then Phil Jackson transitioning to the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. Bro, 10-part series, April 19th, ESPN.
On ESPN?
Yes.
April 19th, ESPN. And they decided to release it early, right? It wasn't supposed to come out.
Yeah.
And
because a lot of things got pushed back because of the whole Corona thing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to release something like that, release it now. Everybody is at home. Give them something to watch.
I think it's interesting how, like, the streaming services, I think now more than ever, have the greatest opportunity to really bank on people being home right now. I think Disney should unleash everything, and then just everyone would watch it.
No, I think it's kind of weird that, like, just certain professions are able to, like, strive in times like this. Like, it's just, like, if you're releasing music, if you're, like, making movies, you're making videos, like, people are going to watch them. They have people are going to listen to your music. They got nothing to do.
Yeah, but it's tough because people are not going to spend their money the same way. I mean, but, like, it's definitely going to be the hype going into the summer, hopefully. It really all depends on the timing of when you put things out. I mean, listen, artists are still putting music out. Like, you know, things are still coming out. I mean, this is a good time, really, to catch up on a lot of good television, a lot of good TV, and a lot of good movies.
That is true.
Have you been watching any TV, anything that's been coming out to you?
I started watching this show on Netflix, actually. It's called, I think it's a Netflix original. It's called Daybreak, I want to say.
What's the name of
Daybreak? I don't know. I just started. It's
Daybreak.
It's kind of cool. Like it's like the end of the world. Like there's like an atomic bomb drop, but only the adults die. So high schoolers.
Yes, I've heard about that.
So it's like so it's like the jocks are like have mad land and like weird stuff. Like they're all like it's like all separated like that, and it's weird. But there's this one kid, and he's like not part of anything. He's like a new kid, and he's trying to find his boo boo in the apocalyptic world, and it's kind of tight. Like one kid's got the whole mall to himself, which is kind of cool. That's like a dream.
Yeah, they have like territories, right? They're like turf.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
kind of cool. Cool stuff.
That's very like GTA fully rap.
Oh no, he says the main character says that in the first episode. He's like, "Yo, no, I live life like GTA. Like he lives in like a mansion and like it's kind of cool."
Honestly, Netflix I think is doing great during this. They have the whole Netflix party now. So like if you want to watch Netflix things with any of your friends, all you got to do is go on Chrome, and it's a Chrome feature, right? So you just download the feature, and then you can send the link to your friend, and you can watch the same Netflix thing together. You can pause it at the same time, watch it at the same time, everything, and you even have like a little chat bar.
That sounds tight.
It is cool. Me and Liv have been watching our movies that way. One thing we watched together, which I'm totally surprised you have not watched yet. That is a side conversation. But The Tiger King, holy dude. Wow.
I know, I heard it's crazy. I hear it's crazy.
No, see, like I'm in the same I'm gonna be serious with you. I was in the same boat as you. I was like, all right, like it looks a little weird. Like, and I really didn't think it had anything to do with the Tigers. Like I just thought that was like just weird, just like a weird coincidence, like a weird theme.
The dude looks like a weirdo.
Yes, he looks like a straight goofy.
Okay, yeah, no, give me a little scoop.
All right, so basically, you have this guy named Joe Exotic, and he owns like over 300 tigers and like a really big zoo at Oklahoma. No, at Oklahoma. Yes, and large property, 300 plus tigers, and he's making a lot of money, a lot of bank. Because like obviously tigers, hello. But then there's this girl named Carol Baskins, and she's an animal rights activist, and she creates a tiger. It's called Big Tiger Rescue, or no, excuse me, it's called Big Cat Rescue. and it's basically like a tiger sanctuary. And they're basically trying to end zoos and take the animals so they can have like better lives. But essentially, the issue with it is they're moving them to another zoo. It's just kind of better, and there's really a lot of ethical questions about the animals' living situations and what lives are these animals really having, because there's a statistic at the end that there's over 4,000 tigers in the U.S. and only 2,000 actually living in the wildlife.
So is he like a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Like, what is?
It's the interesting part of the show is you want to like him and you want to hate him, and then you have Carol Baskin, who's animal rights, and like obviously you care about the animals, but she's just as crazy because she killed her. Well, she didn't kill her husband, but it was rumored that she killed her husband. What's up?
She fed him to the tigers?
Yes.
Actually.
Yeah, so the rumor is that she fed him to the tigers.
Okay.
And like it's never confirmed, but they actually just recently opened up the case. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't want to ask.
The first episode draws you in, and you have to finish it all. You have to finish it all. Joe Exotic, the Tiger King. Shout out to Liv Cruz for putting me onto that. Real one.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Uh-huh. Happy birthday, Liv. I love you.
I love you. Love you.
I'm your Mickey Mouse. You're my Minnie Mouse.
Happy birthday, though.
Happy birthday, though. Now, let me ask you, if you had a really bad peanut allergy, would you have a Reese's peanut butter on the last day of your life? Just to taste
These
it?
are fire. They are fire. I don't know.
And you know for certain you're going to die, like, within the next 10 minutes. Just be like...
Yeah, but that's going to be your last thing that you eat, though? Yeah, maybe.
Like, if you've never had anything peanut butter related.
Oh, yeah. Reese's would be the go-to. Yeah, I'd probably eat that. I would probably say Reese's.
Reese's.
That probably does make sense. I would eat that. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. It's Reese's. Now you say it?
Reese's.
Reese's?
Yeah.
Like Reese's Pieces?
No, like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Reese's. What? Reese's peanut butter.
What are you confused about? Reese's peanut butter cups.
See, we say it differently. That's all it is. Reese's peanut butter cup. We say Reese's.
We're gonna figure this out once and for all in the comments. With the fan, who says it correctly?
Okay, say it then. Say it one more time.
Reese's.
Reese's. All right, we'll see. We'll put a poll in.
Yeah, we took to the fans and asked you guys what we should talk about today. So we're actually going to look at the X marks the spot Twitter. Most handsome Pi Kapps from Martin Merendia.
Most handsome Pi Kapps.
Most handsome Pi Kapps.
All right. You want me to go and then you want to go and then
you can give me a top three.
I'll give you a top three.
Yeah, give me a top three.
Eckstein, Shane, and Shannon.
Shane Cisco and Shannon.
And Shannon with his new mustache. His new mustache looks. So would you like to give me your top three now?
Yes, my top three. Most handsome Pi Kapps. Number one. Number one, Big Papa himself, Mr. Omar.
Number two.
I'm gonna have to go with AJ Austin Stellato. That's number two.
Solid choice. That was a solid choice.
Number two, you feel me? And then lastly, for number three, I'm gonna go with a new guy. Get some energy going. Hype up our new brothers. Shout out all of them and their new haircuts. You all look handsome in your own aspect.
Yes.
Shout out to the Zai class.
Super cute.
But I'm gonna go with Joe Raffaello as a number three, young dapper Italian man.
Yo, where did Joe get that picture of you?
That's straight off the Facebook. Straight off the Facebook,
nice.
number 55.
So you had your mom
No, that was actually my ex-girlfriend.
I could see it in your eyes, you're angry.
No.
There's a beer pong tournament hosted by Stevie Daniels Bellina Cup. I don't know what that, but cool, nice people in the bracket. I think it's gonna be kind of cool. Different people playing against each other. Dom, would you like to hear?
Yeah, let's hear it, bro.
First round will be on April 4th, I believe, 9 p.m. And that will be the Nelk Boys. You know the Nelk Boys.
Yes.
Nelk
They're
Boys
popular
versus Machine Gun Kelly.
Hmm.
That's a cool little first round. We got Barstool Sports versus Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen is the dude who sings Whiskey Glasses.
Whoa.
Yes. We got Trevor Bauer and Mike Clevenger, 2 pitchers in the MLB. Tyler Sagan and Marcus Stroman. Tyler Sagan's a hockey player. You know who Marcus Stroman is.
Yeah.
A dog. The dude Mike Stud, you know the rapper?
Oh, Mike Stud, yeah. Yeah.
Mike Stud versus Kane Brown. That's he's the country singer.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Manziel. He's in there.
Hey.
Versus Zach Bia. You know who Zach
So
Bia is?
explain to me what happens as far as this beer pong tournament.
Like how? What do you mean? Like where they're gonna play? What they're doing?
They're like they in person doing this, or like they're over FaceTime
on Instagram Live to raise money for the fight against COVID-19. The tournament is scheduled to run from Friday, April 3rd to Friday, April 10th. February. What the fuck? 16 matchups. Okay, so so the celebrities pay an entry fee to get in, and then they give that money to help in the coronavirus. It's kind of cool, and it's like cool people doing it. Like you wouldn't see these people playing beer pong against each other. It's kind of great. It's a nice little thought. That's what I think this time's for. They're like cool, weird stuff. I think people are just sending it now. Like I feel before.
That's all you can do.
You're just sending it. You're just trying to see, like, maybe this could be cool. It's not going to hurt you putting some stuff out right now. It's not.
Absolutely. And we're going to put out some more stuff. Alex, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk about some movies for your quarantine 2020 and hit you with a nice weekend playlist to give you some positive vibes during this dark time.
During these corona times. Peace,
We'll be right back here on X Marks the Spot.
Peace.
1, 2, 3.
Give me the.
Hi. No? Okay, we weren't with that. No, take it back. Cut. Retake. We're live. X marks the spot. I always feel like somebody's punching me.
How about that? The shoulder. That'd be kind of cool.
That's some off-camera stuff. We'll talk later.
Yeah, no, that's we'll get that.
We'll talk later.
Sean Nolan, can you answer the question for me?
I love my daddy, my superhero.